this guy is me. Like, he's working right next to me, and I feel connection with him, and which is why I want to watch him that much more perform, as well as how well they play. So it's like trying to find that balance between it, right?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, and don't get me wrong, Alan and Joe, they were down there, just big smiles on their faces, and we're just having a good yarn, and we're talking about Canada, and sharing stories, and it was awesome. And a year and a half later, when the All Blacks came and played against my province in British Columbia, and I was playing, and that was the first real big game I played in. And I was just a kid. I was like maybe 20, 21, and I was playing in the front row. Which was back in the late 80s, early 90s. Playing in the front row, you had to have some balls, right? Because it wasn't like all these referees going to save your ass, or no one's going to save your ass. You had manu stuff going on. So being a 20-year-old and having to prop against a legendary guy like Richard Lowe, who was very, very infamous, tight head, and he was a tough character, right? And it was super intimidating. But I mean, you just have to rise to these challenges once in a while, or not once in a while, and
each time.
But that was a young guy, and that was my first real test, even though it wasn't a test match. But it was playing the All Blacks, and it was like Buck Shelford and Zinzan Brook and all those old legends. So yeah, and we did well. We did well in the scrums. We didn't win the game, but it wasn't a blowout by any means. And we could look them in the eye, and we walked off the field, heads high. So,
ladies and gentlemen.